I want to start this video with a message to everyone who has a brain larger than a sultana. Oh, no. Love Island is over. If you already knew that because you watched the season finale, then you're probably like me and have the IQ of a fucking pencil. I like to think I'm a smart pencil though, like Mr. Squiggle. Say what you want, but he was switched on, that bloke. Like, he didn't know much about quantum mechanics, but he drew a wicked upside down cat. Now, I do realise that this is 2 Love Island videos in a row. Even for me, that's a new low. And I know that just like the people on this show, this video is no longer relevant. But as King of the Sultana Brains, it is my duty to update you all on how the show finished. So, let's do it! It's taken me about 2 weeks to try and catch up on this show, and I'm not even finished yet. Like, at this point, it'd be more topical to do a video on the cave kids in Thailand. And just like them, I've been trapped in a dark room hating myself for 12 days. Except they got out. I'm still going. If you haven't seen my first video on Love Island, go watch it now because that recaps the first half of the show, and this video is going to be recapping the second half of the show. The link is below, go give it a gaze and then come back. YouTube actually age restricted my last video because of nudity, pornography, and sexually provocative content. I didn't get my dick out in the video, so the only reason it got restricted is because I showed clips from Love Island that had already been aired on TV. I mean, I'm not complaining, YouTube is 100% right. This show is disgusting.
Too stubble.
It's just gonna sit like that.
Now this video is gonna get age restricted too. Usually when you watch any TV show ever, by the end of the series you expect some sort of character development, twists and turns in the story, maybe something you didn't see coming. Well, I'm pleased to report that since the last video, absolutely nothing changed. Justin still loves himself.
He's not as good looking as me. I'm still number 1.
They still played creatively titled games like Every Hole's a Goal, and Eden still looks like Bigger Grant. The only thing that actually changed was watching the contestants get progressively more and more bored as the show went on. Like, they weren't allowed to leave the house at all. Channel 9 literally put them all under house arrest and only gave them cushions to entertain themselves. That's the kind of shit that you only do when the power goes out and you realize that everything you've ever liked or enjoyed doing requires electricity, so you just sit there trying to spin a cushion or like trying to wear one as a hat. Oh, hurry up, Mum, I need to go back on MSN. What? New background and outfit change. Boom, halfway through the video, switching it up. Now, if you didn't notice, it was getting pretty dark in the last couple of shots, and then a storm hit my house. It started raining. Rain, rain, go away. I'm trying to film a shit meme. Hey, clouds, no one likes you. I got him fucking wrecked. And yeah, it was pretty much the universe saying, hey, Luke, stop talking about Love Island, dickhead. I'm gonna ruin your video. So yeah, I had to stop filming, but fuck the universe. We're doing it anyway. The video continues from this new location. Ow. It's never funny when you bang your funny bone. This sucks. Alright, now we had a few new Love Island contestants enter the villa since the last video. There was Teddy. Does he know that he always looks like he's wearing a Snapchat filter? This guy's name's Mark. He has creepy white teeth and he looks like a James Bond villain. Next up, we had Amelia. Someone convinced her that this was a bikini. That's a thick rope at best.
Okay.
We also had Francoise enter the villa. Someone convinced her that this was a bandana. That's a tablecloth. Whoever's working in wardrobe doesn't know what clothes are. For your date today, just wear this hat. That's an Ugg boot. Nah, it's actually a hat. It's called an Ugg hat. You look like a fuckhead, but you're on Love Island, so you've done that to yourself anyway. On Love Island, you can just use anything as clothing. Like, this Ugg boot could be used as like an Ugg hat, an earmuff, gloves, a condom. I mean, I don't think they were using protection on the show, but it's better than going bareback in a stranger. I know the show is called Love Island, but it seems to me like the main priority is just getting round the boys. Like cross-dressing with the boys, eye-plucking with the boys, showering with the boys. Just guy stuff.
Am I hurting you, bro?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
Now, people never ask me, Luke, where do you go for all your conspiracy chat? Love Island, Australia. Where else would you go?
With Neil Armstrong and all them, the blokes that actually went there, do you think they're honestly legit that they actually touched the moon? I believe that Neil Armstrong actually never went to the moon. I think it was fake, mate. There's no wind on the moon, and the flag was moving in the wind.
Apparently they shot it all in a warehouse.
Yeah, they did,
what I
mate.
heard.
They did, and then when they sped it up, it just looked like this. It looked like they were going like that.
Yeah.
I reckon it's fake, mate.
Did you ever go to uni or anything?
Nah,
I don't think he graduated from kindergarten.
uni's not for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Did you?
Nah,
you
fuck
trendy.
Like, it's got to the point where you're virtually unemployable after this show, unless you can prove that you have a special talent.
There are happy little condoms. We come in packs of 6.
There is so much to get through on this show that I'm not going to have time to talk about it all, so I thought I'd do my top 3 favourite moments. Number 1, I got a text!
I got a text! Text! Everyone, I got a text! I got a text!
I got a text!
I got a text!
I got a text!
I received an SMS!
I got a text!
Number 2, all the pathetic montages of what looks like the worst party of all time. It looks like a blue light disco. This is like my 10th birthday party, just 12 people in a room pretending to have fun. Dad's like, come on kids, we'll put in some techno music. Kids bloody love to rave. He wants pizza, just a margarita thanks Dad. And number 3, when Millie admitted that she did a wee in the pool.
And because I've weed in it heaps. Everyone thinks I'm disgusting because I've peed in the pool. That's not gross, hey.
I know I talked about this in the last video, but I'm still so shocked at how little privacy they get. Like, there's so much almost dick. Almost dick is when movies like film up a thigh and then just as the shaft's about to get into shot, they cut away to like doves taking off or a skyline of New York. Before I finish this video, I wanted to play a quick game called Things I Never Thought I Would Hear on TV. Number 1, stop deep-throating the banana, sir.
Stop deep-throating the banana, sir! Stop deep-throating the banana, sir!
Number 2, general chat about ugly dicks, in particularly ball sacks really scare me.
I think willies are so ugly. And the balls are always a different colour.
Ball sacks really scare me.
Yeah.
Ball sacks really scare me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing like a spooky teabag, am I right, boys? And finally, number 3, I learnt a few new moves on the pole today. I'm sure Grandma would be proud.
I think I learned a few new moves on the pole today, so I think Grandma will be proud. I think Grandma will be proud.
Nope. No, she wouldn't. Even if your grandma was a stripper, the way he was working that pole was dismal, man. She'd be ashamed. The final 3 couples in the final were Josh and Amelia. And Josh is king of the boys, by the way. Josh is actually a sick bloke. I genuinely think we would get along. So hit me up, man. I can teach you all about the moon landing, how to grind on a pole. Man, we could conquer the world together, Josh. He's actually quite funny on the show. There was Grant and Taylor, and they were in love, alright? And you can't blame her. Grant is a hopeless romantic. That guy just has a way with words.
So what are the main things that you want to say?
I love you. It makes me happy. Fucking, I'm trying to think what else.
And Erin and Eden, she's a complete psychopath and he almost committed 2 assaults live on the show, so they're perfect for each other.
You think you're a hawk? I'll absolutely destroy you, little fuck.
In the end, it was Grant and Taylor who were crowned the winners of Love Island Australia. And yes, they may have won money, but they definitely lost friends, respect, and probably their inheritance. So there you have it. That is a wrap on Love Island Australia 2018. I'll be back in 2019 with all my Sultana brain mates lapping up every second of it. I can't wait. As always, thank you very much for watching. I'll leave you guys on some footage of 6 blokes having a push-up competition where the winner gets 2 kilos of cocaine. Nah, it's actually protein powder. Or is it?
Use this as motivation, Dad.
15.
No, it's definitely protein powder. Or maybe not. I'm kidding, it was definitely protein powder. Or maybe it wasn't. No, it's 100% protein powder. They couldn't have cocaine on a TV show. They couldn't air that. It was cocaine. No, it's protein powder. I'm kidding, it was cocaine.